Let me just say good afternoon and welcome back to this tour coverage of the 5th edition of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics. On track now, we have the Class 2 Boys 400 meters. So already off to a commanding start is the man Quayne Brown of Petersfield High. He's now being followed closely by the athlete there in lane number 5 as they approach the 150-meter mark. That is Sante Gordon of Enid Bennett. So at the moment, it is between the man there from Petersfield High, Brown, and he has the advantage ahead of the man there from Enid Bennett, Gordon. The flash time there, 53.13, and that went to the man there, Sante Gordon of Enid Bennett High. Next up is section 9 of 27 in lane 1. Tashane Lawrence representing Mayday High. In 2, Xavier Wint, Cornwall College. In 3, Kieran Perry, Enid Bennett. In 4, George Jones, Jamaica College. In 5, Javari Johnson, Tarrant High. In 6, Devontae Lindo, Petersfield. Athletes are now in position and are awaiting the starters' orders. Center first time of asking is the man there in lane number 6, representing Petersfield, but just on the inside, starting to make a strong move there is Javari Johnson of Tarrant High. So it's Tarrant ahead of the man from Enid Bennett, Kieran Perry. As we approach the 150-meter mark, it's now the man Perry from Enid Bennett ahead of, just to the inside, looks to be the man from Cornwall College, but running away comfortably with this one will be the man representing Enid Bennett, Perry. The unofficial time, 52.61 seconds. So another strong showing here over 400 meters for the athlete representing Enid Bennett High.
So the boys 400 meters dash class 1, event number 22, section 10 of 29. Henrique Biggs of Enid Bennett in lane 1, Robert Hudson of Dental Tech in lane 2, Williams of Calabar lane 3, Antoine Robinson of Lacovia, Waite of Pepin and Bartlett of St. Elizabeth Tech. And they are well on their way. Bartlett on the outside, but on his inside we have Pepin high. But so Pepin now on the backstretch leads the field from Dintil on Enid Bennett. So that's the athletes on the top bend now. They go now on the bend and comes off now the 150-meter mark onto the home stretch. And Campbell, it is. And there they go. That's Enid Bennett from Stets, Pitchersfield rather. So section 11 of class 2 boys 400 meters. So Lacovia Morgan on the outside, and looks like he'll come away with this win. Yes, ahead of Jamaica College and Camperdown. So Morgan and Lacovia ahead of Walters of Jamaica College and Drummonds of Camperdown. Those are your top three, winning in 50.40 seconds. That time of boys class 2. So section 12 of 27, Manley Mark of Calabar is in lane 1. Jordan Hewitt of Campion College, lane 2. Adante Morgan of Lacovia, lane 3. Raheem Stewart of Edith Dalton in lane 4. Mika Satchwell of Ardennes in lane 5. Antoine Dove of Jamaica College is in lane number 6. That's section 12 of 24, event 21, boys 400 meters class 2. Set on their marks at this time. And Lacovia Rajon we see coming up in most of these events, and they're well uniformed, and we've seen them standing out. They're sent away. Jamaica College kick well out of it, but look at Lacovia from the inside and doing most of the running that time. So that's Morgan of Lacovia. But front, you have Jamaica College Dove. He's leading. Calabar is back in the mix. Manley. So Manley now goes ahead of Lacovia from Jamaica College. So that's Manley Calabar takes the lead. Lacovia is doing well and keeping pace. Morgan ahead of Dove of Jamaica College. So Calabar now continue to lead. And that's a Calabar from Manley, from Lacovia. Lacovia is Morgan. And so Calabar will win it ahead of Lacovia and Jamaica College. The top three that time in a time of 51.78 seconds. Manley of Calabar. Javon.
A tidy performance there from the man Mark Manley of Calabar High School. Morgan of Lacovia ran a pretty decent race. It was on that back straight, I think. He wasn't looking as comfortable as the man from Calabar seemed. But 51.78 seconds it was for the win. Not as fast as the previous section, which we saw the man Jordan Morgan of Lacovia High cruising to victory in 50.40 seconds. And just a quick update, that clocking is so far the fastest time we have seen so far over 400 meters for Class 2 boys.
Indeed, so we have section 13 of 27. Jaheim Bell of San Diego in lane 1, Dondre Lonely of Lacovia, lane 2, Shiquan McLaren of Clarendon College, lane 3, Reed of Jamaica College, lane 4, Matty of Ardennes, Royal Matty in lane 5, Craig Prendergast of Calabar is in lane 6. So that's your field, section 13 of 27. That's the boys, 400 meters dash, class 2. If you're just joining us, welcome. You are watching Stride Vision Television. So whether you're in Jamaica, the United States, Europe, Tokyo, or just about anywhere else in the world, we welcome you live to our broadcast on Stride Vision Television. So Calabar runs out well that time. JC is also doing well. So Calabar and JC go shoulder to shoulder as they head for the backstretch now. It is Jamaica College that time ahead of Calabar. And in there too we have that Edith Dawson. But Calabar, Jamaica College now from Calabar and San Diego. So Jamaica College, Calabar, San Diego, they are on the top bend as they head for home. Who will it be? Jamaica College, Calabar, San Diego, the big three, they come flying on the home stretch now. It is San Diego on the inside, looking the better of them. San Diego will go away and get the win ahead of Calabar on the outside. So San Diego, Calabar, and Jamaica College winning in that order. We'll tell you the time, 51.02 seconds is the flash time for the winner, San Diego's Jaheim Bell. John.
Spirited performance there from the man Jaheim Bell, running from lane 1 to hold off the strong challenge from the man from Calabar High. Looking at the performance, I think his coach would be very pleased with how he approached that race. Talking about the final 100 meters, we saw him pretty much running that curve. That is something we oftentimes hear coaches stressing at these development meets. I think the coach as well as the youngster Bell will be taking from the positives from that performance. Kudos to him and his coaching staff.
Certainly, coaches going back to their book that time to say, yes, he's exactly where I want him to be at this time. So Tyreek Dakers of Jamaica College in this one from lane 1. Calabar Pennington is in lane 2. Hines of St. Jago is in lane 3. Of Arden is in lane 4. Shields of Campion College is also there. And Marlon Query of Aberdeen. This, Rajon, looks to be one of the bigger races in this lineup and should see St. Jago, Tafari Hines seems to be and one of the favorites I'm learning this year to topple or to medal at champs and to move on to the interclass 1 and hopefully become one of our national junior athletes in the event going forward for Jamaica. And the time to beat here this afternoon so far, with just another 14 or so heats to go, is 50.40 seconds over the boys 400 meters class 2 event here at the 5th staging of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics. Calabar High School, Kingston, Jamaica is where we're at. Indeed, so Jamaica College, the character champion on the 17 bronze medal, is in this. So that's Tyreek Dakers. He's in this one. He's in the field at the moment. And in the inside and on his outside, St. Jago is there, who we expect to be doing big business, but still on the curve. Now they come. It's Jamaica College, the character bronze medalist, silver medalist, and here he comes now. So Jamaica College will leave St. Jago for dead that time. So Jamaica, it's about the time we look now to see, but Jamaica College from St. Jago and Calabar, 49.72. It is better than 50. 49, rounded down to 49.66. The flash time here, it's better than Lacovia's time of Lacovia Jordan Morgan, 50.40 seconds. And Hines is 51.18 of St. Jago. So that's the flash time here. Was this your expectations, Javon?
Definitely. I mean, looking at two of the best athletes this year over Class 2 400 meters. Of course, as you rightly said in your introduction, Tyreek Dakers, the under-17 Carifta Games bronze medalist, and of course, Tafari Hines, first-year Class 2 athlete. He was tremendous last year over Class 3. We saw him at Jamaica College opening his season, and he looked quite impressive. 51.18 seconds here at Calabar. I think he will be beaming in confidence going forward for the rest of the season.
And sometimes when your competitors see you and recognize that you're a Carifta medalist, they tend to have that fear that, okay, and so you bask in that glory. Psychologically, yes. So section 15 of 27 is on us. So the Alex Johnson of Tatius Golden in lane 1, Alex Taylor of St. Jago lane 2, Kyle Bowers unattached here in lane 3, Javane Gordon of St. Andrew in lane 4, Johnson lane 5, Jamaica College, Anderson, it's Paul Bogle is in lane 6. And that's how they run away in that order. So St. Jago, Alex Taylor is there. And let's see what happens. A bundle now, just at the 200 meters. So Tatius Golden is there. That's St. Jago, Alex Taylor, who takes the lead now on the final curve. So Taylor runs away now from the field and turns for home, leaving the field at about 5 meters. and coming home comfortable. He's just cruising and hoping to register a good time here and to see where he goes from here after this development meet. Let's see, 41.22. 51, that's 51. My goodness, I was about to scream. 51.22. You see, my eyes have taken a different view.
It's a special act, but I mean, 41 as a schoolboy. Come on, man. That is going overboard. That is overboard. But again, Alex, he is heavily pipped too, as if not one of the top 3 better 400-meter runners this season. A part of that dynamic St. Jago unit. I think they have now started to make a case for themselves. I think an argument making the rounds is that St. Jago will create an upset come this year at championships. Looking at some of the performances we have seen so far here tonight, I think it's safe to think so as well.
Is it also a cue to see what their 4x4 will look like going into if they get to Gibson and then get to the National Boys and Girls Championship?
Definitely, and I mean, looking at the unit of boys that they have this year, I think they are heavy favorites for that coveted 4x4 title.
So Stetson this one big. Orlando Wint is in lane 6 of Stets. Mavis Bank small. Christopher Scott, Jamaica College. Pinnock is also there from St. Jago and McKay. So the running is taken on the backstretch. That's Orlando Wint of Stet leading the field on the backstretch. 200 meters more to run for the field. So he leads now, open the gap wider by about 10 meters. But quickly on his heel is Pinnock of St. Jago. And he's on the quickly leaving the 150-meter mark and heading on the home stretch. It is St. Elizabeth on the outside. On his inside, Jamaica College. St. Jago on the inside. Jamaica College moving away now, breaking away from St. Elizabeth Tech and St. Jago. So Jamaica College from St. Jago and St. Elizabeth Technical. And certainly classic performance indeed, Rajan. And walk us through what you think would have happened in that race.
Classic performance there from Christopher Scott of Jamaica College. A lot was happening around him in the earlier parts of the race, but he just stuck to his race plan. He wasn't derailed by any of the early occurrences, and as we approached the final 150 mark, he started to make his move. Looking at the clocking, 50.32 seconds, not necessarily a fast time by his standards. Again, as we all know, Jamaica College boasts having a very, very good 400-meter program. Of course, the program is being spearheaded by veteran coach Neil Harris. So I think they have now started to send a message to their competitors that, listen, come champs, come 2020, Jamaica College over 400 meters will be a team to keep an eye out for.
Certainly. So we go to section 17 of 27. Alex Brown of Calabar, lane 1. Earl of Tishus Garden. Benjamin of Stet of Fort Beckford of St. Mary High. And Malik Wright also of St. Jago. So they are away. St. Jago has 2 athletes there. On the outside is Malik Wright of St. Jago. He takes with him St. Mary High Beckford. And they are running well. St. Elizabeth Tech, Benjamin is also in there. So Benjamin goes in front now. That's St. Elizabeth Tech at the 200-meter mark. Brings St. Jago and St. Mary Beckford with them. So at 150 meters more to run, it is St. Elizabeth Tech Benjamin from Beckford of St. Mary. As they come onto the home stretch, we still have in there that St. Elizabeth Technical. He's followed by the athlete from St. Jago. So St. Elizabeth Tech won that comfortable from St. Jago in second. And the third would go to Seaford. 51.75 is the winning time for Benjamin of St. Elizabeth Technical in section 7 of teen of 27. So So here now, section 18 of 27, Thomas of St. Jago in lane 1, Reed of St. Andrew in lane 2, Alex Green of Waterford is in lane 3, Roger Samuels of Receivers is in lane 4, Candale Frew of Jamaica College is in lane 5, Nickel Murray of Seaford High is in lane number 6 in section 18 of 27.
And of course, this coverage of the 5th edition of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics is brought to you courtesy of Coop's Food Factory for all your wholesale and retail needs.
So they're on their marks at this time. Running well at the start, Raciz Samuels. Roger Samuels is there. He takes the lead now off the first bend of this 400 meters. Lead the field on the back stretch, but there goes Waterford. Alex Green is taking the lead ahead now of Roger Samuels. So 200 meters. So Waterford is leading. That's Alex Green. He goes to the 150 meter mark on the bend just before coming off on the home stretch. And that's Siobhan Reed, a bit pardon of St. Andrew Tech. He comes away from the rest of the field and leave them. So overseas will not make it. So that's St. Andrew Technical for you. Siobhan Reed and not Roger Samuels as was previously, and not Alex Green as we had indicated. So that was St. Andrew Tech making the win in 51.04 seconds that time. And still to come, section 19 of 27, Jared Gibbs of Raciz, Horace Bunting of Seaford, O'Dane Crooks of St. Jago, Garth McDermott of Calabar, Jordan Grant of St. Mary, and Timoy Jones of Tatius Golden.
And of course, the time to beat is 49.66, and that was ran by Tariq Dakers of Jamaica College in section 14.
So whether you're watching, whether you are in Jamaica, the United States, Europe, Tokyo, or anywhere else in the world, we want to welcome all viewers to Stride Vision Television as we bring you live the 5th Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classic here at the Calabar High School in Kingston, Jamaica. And our coverage is brought to you live by Coons.
Coop's Food Factory for all your wholesale and retail needs.
So very steady it is indeed, led by Calabar, leaving the 200 meter mark now, heading to the final bend on the 150 meters. It's Calabar that has led there, and make that McDermott just running easy. He comes home now on the home stretch. That's Calabar ahead of Seaford Bunting, and Calabar will just ease it to the line. The athlete that made that, Garth McDermott of Calabar, and he win in 54.21 seconds ahead of Gibbs, Bunting, and the Crooks. So McDermott of Calabar wins in 54.
Not necessarily a telling performance there by the athlete McDermott of Calabar High, but nonetheless a win, and I think he will be beaming in confidence after such a notable performance here on home soil. This segment is brought to you courtesy of Precision Surveying Services Limited. Land surveying is our passion. Land surveying and development consultants, 19 Reynolds Road, Kingston, Jamaica. Call 876-583-7453.
So their way. So San Diego is there, followed by Paul Bogle. San Diego, that's Duffus from Spence, from Rossis, Samuels on the 200-meter mark now. They are gone to the 150 and quickly leaving that to the home stretch. Looking now, San Diego is not running really as if he's injured, but a good coach will tell him, if you feel something, don't push it, just take it easy. And Seafoot now, Kelly, seems to have gotten that ahead of, taking advantage. Athlete number 1353. And the finish time is 53.61. So event number 21, section 21 of 27. That's the boys 400 meters dash class 2. In lane 1 we have Charlie Mount, Cord McLeod. In lane 2, Jamaica Colleges, Davane Baker. Lane 3, Jose Martes, Henrique Houghton. Lane 4, Steertown, Denmarco Walker. Lane 5, Watford Hill, Ricardo Nelson. In lane 5, and Charlemont High, Shamar Brown in lane number 6. So there goes Jamaica College, Devante Baker is leading this one. Baker out of Howard Cook Primary in Montego Bay, now at Jamaica College, is in this one for Jamaica College at the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classic 400 meters. So Baker will give up the lead to McLeod of Charlie Mount. That's Charlie Mount. Code McLeod wins that one in 53.06, followed by Devon Baker of Jamaica College in 54.15 seconds in second place and third. So that's how the section 21 has unfolded in terms of the top two in that race. Section 22 of 27, the time final, features Hector Benjamin of Jamaica College in lane 1, Shamor Hines of Steertown in lane 2, Dwight Anderson of Mavis Bank lane 4, Dime Prendergast of Waterford at lane 5, Jaheim Simpson of BB Coke is in lane 6, so lane 3 is empty. Section 22 of 27 is the next event on track at this time. And we welcome you, whether you are in Jamaica, the United States, Europe, Tokyo, or anywhere else in the world. We want to welcome all our viewers to Stride Vision Television. Thank you for joining us. We're live at the fifth staging of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics, Calabar High School. That's where we are in Kingston, Jamaica. So we look now. So it's a bundle. Jamaica College now leads. That's Benjamin. He leads the field as they come off the curve. But here comes Rassis. Is that Steertown? So Jamaica College will take the win. And in lane 2, that's Steertown Hines, Shamar Hines. So Jamaica College wins in 54.70. And Hines is 55.93 seconds that time in section 22 of 27. Section 23 of 27 features Mark Baugh of Paul Bogle in lane 1, Sudan Reed of Seaford High in lane 2, Omario Bright of Steertown in lane 3, John T. Grant of Bridgeport 4, and 5 is John T. Forrest in lane 5, St. Andrew Tech. Lane 6 is John A. Richards of Pepin High. That's your lineup in this event. So we have primary school. So on. So these are the babies, the futures of track and field. It's a 4x100 meters relay. So the team there on the outer lane, just a poor baton change, but they're doing well, coming back on the first exchange. Now they go towards the second exchange. And nice baton change after messing up on the first angle. Team Blue, forgive us, we didn't have the lane assignment in this one, but we just want to tell you what is happening on the track. These are the future champions of Jamaica and the world, track and field. So look at them come down now on the final leg to the finish line. Class. Yes. 55.92, the winning time. That's halfway tree primary. And they won that time in 55.91 seconds. Believe Red Hills should get second in 56. That's Rock Hall, 56.40. That's 56.40.
The festival song
then Red Hills Primary, 56 in third place, 0.62. So halfway through primary win in 55.91. Rock Hall Primary, 56.40. Third place is halfway through primary, 56.62. And Red Hills Primary, they are fourth in 57.57. That's the top 3%. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're now on to event number 22. Boys 4x100 meters dash, class 1, section 1 of 29. Nije Roll of St. Jago is in lane 1. Rajon Leung of Calabar, lane 2. Romario Brown of Bridgeport in lane 3. Deonto Dre McIntosh of Jamaica College, lane 4. Michael Joseph of Kingston College is in lane 5, and lane 6 is Rajay Brahmer of Petersfield. These are big races coming up now. So wherever you are whether you are in Jamaica, the United States, Europe, Tokyo, or anywhere else in the world, we welcome you all, to all our viewers, to Stride Vision Television. These are some big races. This is class 1, boys 400 meters dash. And already heat 1 of 29 is on track. Let's see how it unfolds. They're on their marks. And just a bit long. So they're away. First time of asking. So Jamaica College is there. Kingston College as well. So Kingston College leads from Petersfield. So Michael Joseph of Kingston College, originally St. Lucian National, he leads the field from Petersfield. Brummer in second place. Calabar is left in the back, in the pack. But look at Kingston College. Michael Joseph, he comes off the curve onto the home stretch. He still leads. And taken with him on the outside, Brummer of Petersfield. But it's Kingston College, the St. Lucian National, representing Kingston College. Michael Joseph winning the first heat of first section of in 48.20 seconds. What can you say, Rajan, of that race?
A controlled, measured, professional display there from the St. Lucian representing Kingston College. Running out of lane number 6. I must say it was a scintillating performance to see the level of professionalism he demonstrated, not overexerting. And looking at the time, 48.02, I think himself and his coach will be happy with the fact that it was an injury-free performance, and of course that he has had a sub 50 seconds clocking to kickstart his 2020 campaign. Good signs already for the defending boys champions.
So section 2 of 29 has Jamar Treasure of San Diego in lane 1, Jamar Miller of Jamaica College lane 2, Kevon Golson Kingston College lane 3, Rajay Tomlinson Pitchersfield is in lane 4, Anthony Haslam is of Calabar is in lane 5, and Shamar Henry of Bridgeport is in lane 6. This is section 2 of 29 heats here in the class 1 boys 400 meters. Want to say thanks to our sponsors.
Precision Surveying Services Limited. Land surveying is our passion. Land surveying and development consultants, 19 Red Hills Road, Kingston, Jamaica. You can contact us at 876-583-7453.
So just to bring you up to speed, Bridgeport Shamar Henry of has been fired from lane 6 for a false start. So he's out. He's not in this race. You'll have to try again next year or find another development meet to qualify. So they're off and away. Calabar runs out well. That's Haslam. And with him is Pitchersfield Tomlinson. And Jamaica Kingston College is there, Goodson. But look at Pitchersfield Tomlinson. He leads now at the on the backstretch on the 200 meters mark from Kingston College, Golson. So that is Pitchersfield Tomlinson leads Kingston College on the 150 meters as they come off the curve for the final time. It is Pitchersfield of Westmoreland who will lead Kingston College into the home stretch, but only just. He continues to lead though from lane. That's San Diego, Treasure. On the inside, though, that's San Diego. So he wins comfortable. So San Diego 49-46. So San Diego Treasure has created an upset over Golson, Kevon Golson of Kingston College in this one. 49.66 the winning time of section 2 of 29 here.
This segment is brought to you courtesy of Pest Control Services. You can contact us at 484-4673 or 337-0036, or send us an email at elganpest@hotmail.com.
So those are our sponsors, and without sponsors you don't do much business. Thank you, our sponsors, for making it possible in sponsoring this segment, Pest Control Services. And as it settles, a hush is brought to the stadium, and they're sent away. First time of asking. Bridgeport runs out well, but Pitchersfield, Romario Taylor, formerly that time out of the Western Primary Champs. Looks good. But Bridgeport is there as a bundle. Calabar, Chauveau Reed is also there. So here comes Reed now at the 200-meter mark. But Bridgeport is still there. Reed comes now to the front on the final curve as they heads home that from the 150-meter mark. It's Calabar from Bridgeport. So look at Calabar now. He comes home on the home stretch. Here comes Bridgeport from Jamaica College. But only just is left to see what will happen. But 48 is the flash time. 48.66 for Romario Taylor, Petersfield. Westmoreland is looking good. The West looks good here, Rajan. Romario Taylor comes to us from Enfield Primary in Westmoreland, then to Petersfield Primary. We know what he can do from my eyes. I've seen him perform at the Western Primary Champs, then at Petersfield through the Western High School Championships, and now here at the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics here in Kingston, Jamaica. So we are at section 4 of the 29, and of course Calabar is there. That's north over Romario. But so look at inside now. Kingston College, Nichols, Ruben. Oh, Ruben, but Calabar, north over. So it's north over of Calabar ahead, and will take that one comfortable and ease the pressure from the incoming strides. 48.73 is the winning time for North Over. Nicholson 49.53 seconds, and Everett 50.03. That's the top three for you here at the fifth staging of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classics, Calabar High School, Kingston, Jamaica. You're watching and listening to Stride Vision Television live coverage.
And of course, coverage of this, the fifth edition of the Mckenley Wint Track and Field Classic, is brought to you courtesy of Premier Loss Adjusting and Investigation Services. You can contact us at 876-580-2736. On track now is section 5 of 29, the Class 1 boys 400 meters. In lane 1, Courtney Marsh, C4 tie. In 2, Ronaldo Taylor Papin. In 3, Omar Geddes St. Mary. In 4, Demaro Allen Lacovia. In 5, Niquain Henry Calabar High. And in 6, Daniel Leslie Camperdown. And if you remembered from earlier on, Niquain Henry would have featured in the 400 meters hurdles. Take us away, Albert.
Indeed. So section 5 is away. Calabar is there, and he goes out of. That's Nicky Henry. Had a good big time earlier, and but Lacovia Allen, Demario Allen leads the field ahead of Henry. Let's see what will Henry do with this, because you can't let Lacovia get away like that. If they do, they will take advantage. So Lacovia leads at 150 meters. So they run away. That is Pitcher's Field. Shamar Pierce leads the field on the back stretch and is campered down Brandon Gordon. So Pierce of Pitcher's Field and the 200-meter mark leads the field by 5 meters. Has company now from Seaford. But on the 150-meter mark, so now they leave the final curve for the home. Pitcher's Field, Shamar Pierce leads the field now on the back of Pitcher's Field and is campered down ahead of that Gordon. Time of St. Mary. And so look at them now come home. It is Pierce of Pitcher's Field by 5 meters. Who will win? Has company now from Seaford in 50.76. But on the 150-meter mark, now they leave the final curve for the home. Pitcher's Field is Shamar Pierce of Pitcher's Field on the back Pitcher's Field ahead and is campered ahead at that time of St. Mary College. Oh my goodness! Come home and it is Pierce of Pitcher's Field by 5 meters. Who will win? Has company now from Seaford 50.76. But on the 150-meter mark, they run away curve for the home. Pitcher's Field is Shamar Pierce of Pitcher's Field winning ahead and is campered ahead at that time of St. Mary College. That's how my goodness come home and it is section number 7 by 5 meters. Who will win? Has company now of St. Jago as in 50 but on the 150-meter mark now run away curve for the home. Pitcher's Field is Shamar Pierce of Pitcher's Field and is campered ahead at that time of St. Mary. Number 6 in section So section 11 has Leng of St. Jago, lane 1, Julian Francis of Calabar, lane 2, Jalen Lewis of BB Coke, lane 3, Antoine Williams of Oberlin is in lane 4, Johnson of Wolfpack is in lane 5, Wolseley Harvey of Jamaica College is in lane 6, and they are away running well at this time. So they're off and running. Jamaica College is there. Harvey Wesley. He leads the field steadily on the back stretch, and he is followed by Paul Bogle. That's Oberlin, BB Co, Calabar. But here comes now Eratas, Jamaica College is on the outside. Here comes Calabar. That's not Calabar, but that is Oberlin High coming forward. And BB Coke. That's Wolfpack. Antoine William Johnson rather. Wolfpack Showalter Johnson winning that one in 51.62. Williams is Oberlin is second in that heat. Section 12, Anthony Ellis, St. Mary, Romario Howell, Paul Bogle, Ryan, Sean Felton, Vernon Summers, Lacovia, Tyree Cunningham, Calabar. That's the next heat coming out. Section of 12 of 29 comes up in the class 1 boys 400 meters dash. thanks to our sponsors, Coop's Food Factory, for all your wholesale and retail needs. Be sure to stop by and give us a call and collect your best products afforded by Coop's Food Factory. So, on track at the moment, as they're coming rapidly now. We have Calabar is there, Cunningham of Calabar. Here is Fennel. So Calabar, Fennel, Cunningham, Calabar, Fennel of St. Elizabeth Tech. As they leave the 150 meters, a shoulder to shoulder now between Calabar and Stet. Here comes Lacovia. Lacovia is Samuels, Vernon Samuels, but St. Elizabeth Technical, Lacovia, Calabar is battling for it, but St. Elizabeth Technical will get ahead of to the line ahead of Lacovia and Calabar. So it is Sean Fennell of St. Elizabeth Tech ahead of Vernon Samuels of Lacovia, and Calabar third, Tyree Cunningham. That's the top three in that order. Section 12 of 29 of the boys 400 meters class 1. So section 13 of 29 features B.B. Cook, Nerrick George in lane 1, St. Jagos, Jamar Johnson, lane 2, Raci's Remarky Simister in lane 3, lane 4 has Calabar's Javel Fullerton, lane 5 is Jamaica's College Marique McBean, lane 6 Campion College Joel Plummer. That's your field in section 13 of 29, the boys 400 meters class 1. Still to come after